2 days. And this is pretty much all I've got done, which is disappointing. The details are making it quite hard, and then the weather's, although it's nice and calm today, yesterday was really cold and really windy. It was pretty brutal. So anyway, I gotta try and keep a 5mm gap around about the windows. On the joint here in the corner, it's like an open jointed 45-degree mitre, which also has a 5mm gap. And considering my building's not perfectly square, it means that I've got to use a wee jig. This jig here, put that up against this bit, and then where that plastic piece ends, begins that edge there, so I need to sand that back a couple millimetre. That is the correct distance to give you a 5mm gap in your open joint. When the next board comes in, that's including the 6mm strip of rubber that sits behind it. So it's 3D printed to be exactly this, designed it in CAD to be exactly the right size. Whether it works, to get the levels on the boards, this correct spacing, I worked out the spacing, and then I think it's 92mm. Every 92mm I've got a line on this board, like a rod, and I've got a mark in the house and a datum point here, which will line that up, clamp it onto wherever you can get it. I'm going on the edge reveal boards here, but you can use a tripod or whatever to get that, and then I just line the laser up with the mark, and then use this 3D printed jig on the top like that, and we just line up the laser with the mark, and then just work your way along. And you can also use that to centre your hole on the batten and drill it. I'm just going to follow the battens, not exactly perfectly straight, but they'll curve at a nice, you won't notice it. I've got to put originally I was going to like stagger the joints all over the thing, and that'd be less wastage. I think it looks better, but my battens are quite small, so I don't think I'll be able to screw the end of a board. I can't have a joint here, so I'd have to have another batten next to it, like basically what it's got here, and that's just, you'd have to double every single batten to make that work, I think. There should be a lot more battens and a lot more work possibly, but I don't know, that's maybe. But yeah, you can't really see the join, although you can. It's just a different look in it. But yeah, I got to find a way of speeding this up because it's taken forever. Here's the other jig I made. That pops over there. So especially on the longer ones, you can put your board in here and it holds it, so you can screw this one in. You only can do it one person. So I've got started putting another one, which is a lot same size, but maybe cut down to about that, a lot shallower. I think I can probably get that in there. Hold the board on the. You can pull this off on the edge, that works, but if you do it here, it gets trapped. Once you screw your board in, you can't get that out again. So if I have a shallow one, I can screw that one in at the end, then lift the board up, and then you can just get this out. Hopefully. But yeah, let's see what I can do today. Let's hope to get right up to the top of the windows across the whole thing, which is probably quite rubbish, but it takes a long time.